Let's go!
What you got going on today?
I'll run this.
You got it. Come on.
Hey, good ball, huh? Good bucket, MP.
Hey, yo. Right here.
Watch the screen.
Oh, that slipped out of my hand. Yo, I got him. Switch. Screen coming.
Focus!
Screen coming. Switch. Watch the pick. Let's go, baby. Switch. Pick.
Nice shot. Yes. Easy work.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Ball. Wait, get it. Shut up. Hey. Come on. Watch out. Here we go. Let's do this. Where's the foul? Hey, who got ball? Get started, man. Get started.
Come on, MP.
Good shot, MP.
We'll get the next one.
No way!
Yes.
Your confidence is gone now.
About game time, bring the pain time.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
Committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, disengaging the fourth or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Don't forget, those fans, coming up next is Rally Tunnel Day. Come to the game, bring your family and friends, and help be the sixth man for your goals with your Rally Tunnel. We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "goal" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyrie Irving.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Klay Thompson, MP out there with Doncic. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the 4 slot. And for the Bulls, LaVine and Williams up in the forward positions. All out there with White. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. MP outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. It's White on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Ball, the pass to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Over MP. That one off the back iron and out. Doncic finds MP. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by MP.
We know that Luke is a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
Back to LaVine. Pass the ball from the arc. Rebounded by Prosper. And the Mavericks with possession. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Levine gets the bucket.
Not just a jump shooter. Levine is very capable on the interior.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter. Connects again from distance.
And that last three now record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Now White, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the one year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career? Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
MP, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
First team foul.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display. And again for 3.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all a result of long hours, and boy, how about the reps he's put up behind the scenes.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And here is Ball. Following the three-pointer by MP, Vucevic finds Levine. Williams looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. And the shot no good, a bit short. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against Los Angeles.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. Good on the three-point shot.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's White. 7-point differential. Pass to Williams. Outside, Levine. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
White against MP. Ball from long range. And it's MP with the rebound. Dallas leading by 9. And he drives in. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Chicago, they would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another. He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Here's MP. Misses the layup. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Levine. And the rejection by MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 18 points for MP.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Ball kicks to White. Outside, Levine. Pass to White. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Bulls.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Inside. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Smith. Levine with it. He's covered by Thompson. Out to White from past the arc. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Bulls trail by 12. Levine double team. White finds ball. Vucevic a screen on Doncic. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. A 3 from MP. No good. Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Vucevic. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And they double up MP. At the elbow, Doncic. Gafford passes to MP. 3-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Levine launches it from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP kicks to Doncic. Back to MP. They set the screen. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Outside ball. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago. Dallas leading by 11. Doncic passes to MP.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Zach LaVine. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Ball. White drives in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Orlando was tremendous. He contributed 61 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And here is Dosunmu after Luka Doncic hitting the three. To the inside. Nice D from Doncic.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the fourth player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible. Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Covered by MP. White, good.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
MP outside. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Right side, Williams. Now, Dosunmu. He picked up 15 points in the last one against the Lakers.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Bulls shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Horton-Tucker. Dallas making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Both free throws good from Horton-Tucker. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Now, here's MP. Defended by Horton-Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
MP taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. Pass to Williams. White with it. Here's Horton-Tucker. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Kobe White. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Smith in at the 5 down low. Just 2 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 10. Lively with the screen. MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Terry's checked in for White. Screen by Smith. Horton-Tucker's shot is off. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Fires it up. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Terry finds Dosunmu. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams, a screen on MP. And the Bulls with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Lively. Fires for 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Horton-Tucker, the pass to Dosunmu. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Doncic is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And stolen by Thompson. It's Klay off the drive. And the rejection by Smith. Doncic outside. The offensive rebound. MP. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Horton-Tucker. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
MP with it. He's got 32. Pass to Doncic. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Thompson. Over Terry. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. Bulls trail by 15. Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Count it.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From MP. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Now Now, here's Dosunmu. He started close. Sinks that one from the post.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's MP. MP strong inside.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Horton Tucker. Terry with a screen on Gafford. Off target from three-point range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP looking around. And here's Thompson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Smith outside. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Horton Tucker. Sinks the triple. Horton Tucker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. MP outside. Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
That last three got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
Bulls trail by 18. And stolen by MP. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Lean comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Terry. The Mavericks also with a sub. Prosper's checked in.
Hot off the drive, White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Pass to Doncic. Off target with his three.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's good. That's now 22 points for Kobe White.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Doncic finds MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Chicago's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to White. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And Dallas with a change here, too. Exum's checked in. Ball hits them both. Here's Doncic. He's got 8. Pass to Exum. MP outside. To the middle. Wants to get it to Lively and does. 5 on the clock. Lively sets a screen for MP. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 15-point game.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
Now, here's MP. 37 points for him. Lively a screen on White. And here's MP for 3. Trains the 3-pointer. MP's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Ball kicks to Vucevic. White wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you.
And Ball, such a high IQ player. Superb at knowing when to take that triple.
MP dishes to X. Pass to Doncic. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Exum. And here's MP for three. Bean with the rebound. To the right side. Ball from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now, here's Exum. He has yet to score. Back to MP. Dallas, no good that time either.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Ball, the pass to Williams. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Here's White. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now, here's MP. He has 40. On the wing, Doncic. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Maverick substitution.
1:33 left now here in the second. He was all alone on that one. MP's got 43 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Bulls trail by 15. And here's Levine. Last time 45 points for him. Here's White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem. And, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free.
It's in the game.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Ball kicks to White. There's the triple. The shot will not fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got 47 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Levine finds White. Floats one up. And the rejection by MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 49 points for MP.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by MP. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
A perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
9 seconds left here in the second. Levine looking around with 1 on the clock, and the jumper is on the mark. Levine's got 9. MP has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly.
MP is stunting on him, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
And this might be a good time to check out the power rankings coming down the stretch.
Looking at Dallas, coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the #1 spot.
Well, #1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. MP out there with Doncic. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the 4 slot.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Bulls trail by 19. Ball dishes to Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. 3-pointer. And it's White missing. Dallas leading by 16. A moment now to check out some numbers for MP.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Doncic against Ball. Here's Levine. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's Gafford. Thompson finds MP. Now, Gafford. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford is screen on White. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 55.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's White missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the dunk by MP.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Pass to Williams. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And here are the Bulls now. Following the score by Dallas. Levine for 3, and again, Chicago. No good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. MP outside. Pass to Thompson. The 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. White against MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Mavericks leading by 22. Over to the wing. Gafford passes to MP. Back to Gafford. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Trying to get something going. No good that time.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
MP finds Thompson. Rebound by the Bulls. Levine's got 5 rebounds tonight. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring again, Levine missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Teardrop shot. Ball from long range. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. MP dishes to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Screen on MP. And it's White missing.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
MP passes to Gafford. And Gafford.
At the cup, look out below.
Outside, Ball. Back to Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. And so Levine. And White, the bucket on the assist by Levine. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Now, MP. It's stolen. On the wing, Levine. Greg, a lot of parity around. The Bulls shooting not great, 40% for the game. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith. Dosunmu is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then